This is just a video about a little bit of 3Sing. So a lot of the time when we think of 3Sing, we think of just doing simple things like sweeping or cleaning up. And today when I came in, I looked around and I saw some things that were just not very good. So we've got the shoe mat on the floor. It actually hasn't been used in several months, but as you can see, it's quite dirty. That's what it looks like when it's clean, so I'm doing that. Another thing is we have this pop cans and bottles that also hasn't been used in quite some time, this recycling bin, which was sticky and filled with staples for some reason, so that's been cleaned out. And then if you look at the floor in our carpet sometimes, you'll see that staples fall on the ground, and those don't get vacuumed up very easily, and I hate them. They're my pet peeve. So I'm going through by hand and picking up a bunch of those. And then another thing you'll see is if you look at the sides, just the edges of the carpet, it's quite dusty. And then between the desk and the wall, you can see that it's quite dirty as well. So I know I changed the camera angle there. It probably looks a little weird, but just to give you an idea of some of the 3Sing that I'm doing around here today. Okay, another sloppy thing that I found is just, we've got this little center, which is quite neat, with our printer and our scanner and postal machine and all that stuff. But underneath you can see I've just pulled it out, so it looks a little bit worse than it was, but essentially the cords are just completely random. So I'm gonna try to figure out some solutions to make that a little bit neater and less sloppy. Okay, so here's a little bit of an after. So as you can see, I'm not quite done. It's not perfect, but you can see that the cords coming down are quite straight now. I've done a couple things. I've labeled them so that you can tell which plugin is for what. I've tried to kind of put them in order so that like the printer is over here on the far left side in the same spot as the printer is up here, so that you don't have a cord unnecessarily crisscrossing. And then for anything that had a really long cord, we've got these little Velcro straps, and I've kind of tried to like bundle them so there's just not like a giant unnecessary amount of cordage. You can see that there's still some here, and I don't have a 100% solution yet, but continuous improvement. We've gone made a little bit better, and we will keep looking for ways to improve.